So today I'm showing you how to make this ring, and it uses a marquise shaped stone, and the stone can be really any size as long as it's not too big for your finger. And it uses 18 gauge half round wire, but you can also use 22 gauge, or you can use it in oval cabochon, and it uses 21 gauge square wire. And this ring is very versatile because the stone doesn't have to have a flat back. So first we're going to start with 12 inches of 21 or 20 gauge square wire, dead soft, and 4 feet of 22 gauge half round wire, dead soft, or 3.5 feet of 18 gauge half round wire, dead soft. So first we are going to find the middle of the half round wire and wrap the stone with it. So I'm putting the wire across the middle of the top of the cabochon or whatever stone you have, and then I am wrapping it twice under it, and so that there's 3 wraps on the top of it and 2 wraps under it. And this will hold the stone in place. So now we're going to wrap the square wire 3 times around the ring mandrel, about at the size you want. Then you want to measure, take your stone and gauge how wide apart the wires on the back are, and you want to wrap the wire so that the wraps are slightly larger than that, so the 2 wires on the back will fit inside the wraps you make on the ring. And to do that, of course, you'll have to remove the ring from the ring mandrel. And if you're using square wire like I did, make sure the flashy part is on the side of the ring, and not the corners. And when you take the ring base off the ring mandrel, make sure hold it at the size that you want, and don't let it spring loose, because sometimes the wire tends to do that. So what I did is I made the distance in between the wraps here the same as the distance, or a little bit larger than the distance between the 2 wires on the back of the marquise. And I wrapped 3.5 times around the ending so that the wire goes on top of the ring where it won't scratch anybody. So next, you put your stone on top of the ring where you want it to sit, and you start wrapping around the ring band, starting on the outside of, and this is tricky, it's a bit fiddly here, but you start wrapping around the ring band outside of the wraps you made for the base of the stone. And make sure with half round wire that the flat part of the wire is touching the other wires, and the half round part is on the top. And that's my cat. She's making an appearance today. And you want to make sure that the wraps you do half of them down to the bottom of the ring, you do half of them down to the bottom of the ring, and half of the other side as well. Use half of the other side's wire as well, so that the end of the wraps is at the bottom of the ring. And I think I like 18 gauge half round wire much better for this, because the 22 gauge wire easily slips out, but we'll make it work. So you want to alternate sides. So if you've done 5 wraps on one side, you want to do 5 wraps on the other side. So for example, I'm doing some wraps now, And let me get that kink out of the wire. And my cat wants to play with the wire. Sorry. And make sure the wire is on the stone. No, Holly. No. Holly. So yeah, you just want to keep wrapping like that. No, Holly, no. Oh yeah, and you want to make sure the wire is actually on the stone when you do it. There we go. So now the stone is secure. And yeah, I definitely like the 18 gauge half round wire better for this. And you want to make sure to pull the wraps tight, and every once in a while you want to squish down the wraps with your pliers like this. And the more you wrap, the more secure the stone will get. And if your stone is still not secure, you can try to put the side wires up a bit more on the stone to make it more secure. So then, when you come to the bottom of the ring, and you've got both sides done, you want to cut it off so it's on the outside of the ring, and cut it off so the tail is half of the width of the ring band. That way it won't scratch anybody and it'll look nice. And just squishing this down. So what I like to do to cut it halfway is I like to put my flush cutters right up against the bottom of the wire where the wire sticks out, and then cut and make sure you have the flat side down, and then squish it down using some chain nose pliers. And as you can see, that worked pretty well. And now to do the other side, same thing. And squish it down. And there is your finished ring. And if you want to make it bigger, you can hammer it or like use pliers to push it down on the ring mantle, but I think this is perfect for me. So that's what it looks like on. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, and see you. Bye.